What's up with the gang? It's your boy Josh. Back with another video, man. Today we got NBA Youngboy and Bootleg Kev interview. We did the vlog. Now we got the interview. If you're new, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Follow the Instagram. Give me the 20K on Instagram, 200K on here. Raffle going on for a gaming PC. Enter. Let's get straight to it, gang.
Hey, this interview is brought to you by our good folks at Imperial Extractions, ladies and gentlemen. Now check this out. If you want a free or a... What's your favorite Disney movie of all time?
The Little Vampire.
Oh, you talking about, I don't know The Little Vampire. Transylvania?
It's kind of old. It's about the kids. I think he stays in Switzerland or some shit. And the little...
It's a Disney movie?
I watched it on Disney when I was little.
Oh, shit. So we're like far apart in age. Well, not too far. 12 years. I don't age myself too much, but when I was growing up, it was Lion King, Aladdin, Toy Story.
Say what?
Yeah.
Those are the ones.
Wait, so Toy Story that old?
Oh, yeah. Thanks, buddy.
Damn. Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize, man. No disrespect.
No, it's all good. I'm old as fuck. I get it. I'm washed, man.
When he was coming up, Toy Story was the Disney movie that they watched. The thing about it is that I remember we had Escape from Witch Mountain. Matter of fact, if you remember Escape from Witch Mountain, go ahead and like, comment, or subscribe. Or Pete's Dragon. Or was it the Swamp Babies? Or no, the Water Babies. It's been a whole lot of Disney stuff out there.
Yeah, Toy Story's that old. The first one, at least. So how's the bread?
Whatever age you is. So no.
Do you wanna wear the hat? The first Toy Story came out probably when I was like, I want to say like 8 years old, maybe 9. So it's definitely old school, but I don't know. You got it? Go put it on, man. Show everybody my fucked up hair.
You been a bully.
He's fine. Babies are gonna baby, man. For you, man, talk about fatherhood and how, you know, obviously you do have a lot of children. Yeah. And
you hear me?
You know, I've been around you to see in a short amount of time that you're a great father. How important is fatherhood to you, man?
Not really big on it, to be honest.
What do you mean by that? You're not big on it? Like I mean, you're a family man. I'm here with you. I see it.
Yeah, but I'm only like in here because you here.
Oh, well, I don't believe you.
It's a crazy topic because I'm not the type like.
Well, he's saying he not big on fatherhood.
Yeah, I disagree with that, but I'm wondering what he means and what his perspective is, because him, more than most rappers you see, he'll put his kids in a video in a minute, or have his kids around him while he's doing whatever. He may be, I don't know. I mean, I'm not even gonna speculate, but
I don't think he mean it to where he's saying like, oh, if my kids, like, I don't think. He
it's obvious, because you see the kids just laying all over him. Those. I'm telling you, those are the small but profound joys of fatherhood. Just having your kids around you. I don't feel complete, honestly. I feel complete when I have all my kids, when I can lay my eyes on all of y'all.
Like the sugarcoat nigga. But I'm 4 walls all day, every day.
When you say 4 walls, you mean locked in?
Yeah.
Just honed in on the music, recording?
Yeah.
You can take the hat. I don't mind.
We bond a lot, but we're mostly literally inside.
Working?
No. No matter if I'm watching TV, I'm just sitting there all day. I'm stuck inside just one room. I don't really travel this house like that.
So even in your own home, you'll be stuck in one room?
Man, I don't know. Like,
he wants the hat, he can take the hat.
Jason is dude.
Let him take the hat. He wants it, he can have it. So even at home, obviously we're in a beautiful house right now. You have a beautiful home. You'll still kind of just stick to one room in the house.
Yeah.
What do you think, why is that, you think, man?
I don't know. I would say I'm like I wouldn't say I'm going through a lot. I'm just me.
Do you find yourself, you know, I've heard you refer to the music as therapy. I am going to need this hat actually because this is bright. Do you feel like being alone in your thoughts is a form of therapy for you?
It's kind of my way of staying sane.
Being rooted,
Yes.
relaxing, is it watching TV? Is it writing? Is it...
I don't do no writing. Yeah, watching TV or playing a video game.
What is your go-to
being
movie,
solo.
TV show? Like, what about...
That's crazy. Being solo is dolo. Being solo is dolo.
What is dolo?
Dolo really mean like, hold on. Solo dolo. It's
Oh, is
really
it
like
YOLO?
different meanings. No.
I know YOLO is you only
No.
live once.
You know how people say, "Oh, I'm solo." Like, who you with? I'm solo. Dolo means like, who you with? I'm dolo.
Okay,
Like, I'm dolo. It means like one. It could really mean one or two. Cause double, dolo. You know how to say solo for like singular, one?
right.
Dolo, two, double. That's it's a slang. It's a slang.
Okay, I've never heard.
But I was saying solo is dolo. Like, it's really cool. Being solo is cool. You trying to be funny. Okay, let me say it in your language. Being solo, being alone is cool.
Don't get smacked.
Gosh.
I'm not
What about
talking
TV
about
shows?
solo. I'm talking about dolo.
Yeah.
That sounds not smart.
Okay.
What are you watching? What are you binge watching? What's Youngboy binge watching?
Man, I'm boring.
So what do you watch?
Nothing but old shit.
What's old to you? Because what's old to you might be
Like, I watch The Sopranos.
greatest,
Sopranos. That
maybe
is not
top
old.
2 show ever.
I watch The Godfather just back to back.
All 3? Third one's the worst one, right? I think it's like one,
It's
two.
kind of the best to see his growth, but you learn that like it kind
It's
of.
funny to me to see him like this.
That's why you
Because
need
I
to stay
remember-
dangerous.
That's true.
When you first
That's why-
introduced me to him, I
that's
remember
why
he
you
was
need
like
to
a
stay
round-faced
dangerous.
kid. Now to see him, you know, his face changing and all that stuff, you know.
You said a round faced kid.
He was a little round-faced little boy. But now to see him in his grown man is kind of funny.
So you love Sopranos.
Yeah.
What about Breaking Bad? Did you ever watch Breaking Bad?
Boy,
Oh yeah, I watch.
Best show.
Breaking Bad is off the chain.
If y'all have not watched Breaking Bad, go watch it.
Matter
And
of-
Prison Break and Money Heist.
I haven't watched Prison
Go
Break.
watch Breaking Bad, Prison Break, and Money Heist.
And when you want to get in touch with your darker side, go watch Dexter. Dexter was the man.
Man, Breaking
It's
Bad.
like
good.
it's like you know what's something wrong with you when you start cheering for a serial killer. There's something wrong with us as a society. But Dexter has fans, legions of fans.
I'm gonna go watch that.
Watched that with my wife. A couple episodes. Probably, yeah, a couple episodes. I like it.
And who killed Malcolm
Breaking Bad's
X?
crazy. The Wire's another one. If you love Sopranos,
Wire.
I watched The Wire too.
I watched.
did you
part of
finish
Wire.
it?
Yeah, I watched it twice. The whole every
Me too.
season.
Me
Godfather
too.
of Harlem.
I just rewatched it when the pandemic first started. I showed my wife, and it made me realize, like, I don't know, it just got better the second watch. Like, Omar Little has got to be one of the greatest, like, TV characters ever. Like, who was your favorite character on The Wire?
Bodie.
Bodie, man. The story of Bodie, man.
You seen that before? The Wire?
Shout out to Bodie.
I watched part
and he
of it.
lasted so
I
long
watched
in the
it so
show,
long
too.
ago, I don't remember it.
Yeah, he just ain't catch his cut at the right
I
time.
like The Walking
Did
Dead
it,
too.
man. That's real. You should. I feel like somebody should do. It could be you. Anybody should do a song from the perspective of Bodie. Like, I think that would be crazy. Because Bodie was he hung around. He survived for so long in that show.
Yeah, they hard too. It was fucking over on bad.
For sure. That's dope, man. Yeah, so The Wire is my favorite show of all time. What about video games? What are you playing right now?
Watch Dogs,
Watch Dogs.
Red Dead, and Madden.
Red Dead Redemption is amazing. We were talking earlier about it when you were on your horse, but
That OG Red
if you're on
Dead.
Madden, what squad are you picking this year?
I've been running with the Dolphins a lot.
Tyreek Hill is a cheat code, right?
Yeah, that team is like strictly speed on offense.
My son murders me with Tyreek Hill every single time.
We kind of hard to guard.
He's like the wide receiver Mike. So back in the day, Mike Vick, when he was in Madden, Mike Vick was kind of the cheat code in Madden. What's up, man?
Now, if you really want to get old school, if you have ever played Super Tecmo Bowl, go ahead and like, comment, or subscribe. I would always pick the 49ers, have Jerry Rice, send them all the way to the end and launch it. Touchdown, baby.
And I feel like Tyreek Hill this year is the cheat code. Get a high five?
No.
High five? Yeah. Man, I'm
he
just
gotta
having one,
get out
y'all.
that
My son's
house.
18. My son just turned 18. I got a little grown ass man.
He gonna get out the house and
That's
not
his
gonna come
favorite
back
word.
home.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, pound it. There we go.
Yay.
You're learning your words. You want the hat again? You can have it for a sec. It's bright though. Hey, what up, y'all? I'm excited because you're amazing. Whatever you're in.
I wonder how long all of this actually took.
Ain't this ad long?
Thank you. Okay. Brightness. Order off. Half off.
Shut up, I'm learning.
KingPalm.com. You see the brightness? Oh, thank you for putting it back on my head. You're so polite. Thank you. Thank you. Okay. I
That's
wonder,
always
man,
the fun,
like,
is holding your kids up, letting them
you know,
stomp on your face.
when we think of like Mount Rushmore of this rap shit, and like I told you earlier, you've kind of done something that not a lot of people have done, and you've been extremely successful in a very shallow business, without being, you know, kind of sticking to your beliefs, sticking to who you are the whole time. Are you kind of like self-aware to realize that like you are kind of
You can tell they've gotten very, very relaxed. There's no telling how much footage was shot or how much just jaw jacking they did before they did this. It's like he's sitting down, he chilling, and it's cool, but he's doing an interview and this rascal just got on his socks, sitting on this man's couch. That's cool though. Youngboy probably just don't have an issue with it and would rather have him be relaxed.
you are on the Mount Rushmore of like this hip hop shit that lasts like 10 years. Like you are like up there. You are the Pac of our generation for so many people.
I never seen them said, so it's like I got a long ways to go. I don't know. I just want to go into they said, and it's molded.
But who's they?
The industry.
Fuck.
You know what the industry is? That's the people.
I think so many people say it. Now, whether or not there are people who put together these end of the year rap lists and these quote unquote tastemakers, you have so many people, real people, going to work every day, taking care of their kids every day who say it. To me, that's the shit that matters.
I be on a regular job sometime. Like a construction company. So I just sit in the office every day, just all day.
Just relax, be a regular person.
Yeah.
So if you could do any sort of a regular job, you'd be having a construction company?
Yeah.
Could you ever see yourself retiring? Is that even something, you're 24 years old. You have, I don't even know how many albums at this point. A lot. Could you ever see yourself, do you have thoughts about what happens after rap?
I don't think it stopped.
I'm kind of set on going in jail right now, so I don't really think about too much.
Hey, you want me to put you over here?
He probably think
When
he
you
gonna
say
go back.
you're you're set on going to jail. What do you mean? Like going back?
Yeah.
Like you think that that's just in your fate?
I guess that was my life. I mean, let it bother me.
Yeah,
or
he
shit
probably
like
think he
that.
gonna go back.
You create the bed, you know, you make the bed you lay. And
So that's kind of where your head's at when you think of the future. Still. That's interesting because I do think, shout out to Donnie Brasco that's on too right now. Shout out to Al Pacino, all-time GOAT.
You see the pictures on the wall?
I think that you are somebody who has an immeasurable amount of influence and moreover power when it comes to this rap shit. Like, I had this conversation, are you familiar with the artist named Lil Russell?
Lil Russell?
He's from Oakland. He does concerts in his backyard. Independent kid. Okay, but we were talking about it yesterday, and I was like, you know, there's a few artists in this game who, if they went independent, could break the music industry and really kind of expose it, right? And you were one of those names. I think it's you, I think it's Drake, I think it's The Weeknd, who really have the power to kind of like shift the industry. You've already done it in such a way, especially when it comes to YouTube. But, you know, you're one of them, bro. You're him, bro. Like, you know, I think you definitely have a future outside of ending up back in jail.
Hey, I real life hate this shit.
You real life hate.
This shit take a toll on me,
Yeah.
my wife.
Your kids. Just the music industry. Being famous.
I wouldn't blame it on the industry. It's all about how you go about it. And I'm not that strong.
That's important to be self-aware about, man.
I cry a lot. Literally. But I'm at a point I know it's okay. Like my wife, I don't know, bro.
How much therapy have you tried to go to? I know we talked earlier you've gone to rehab, but therapy is an important tool in anyone's box, not just yours, but anybody's box, you know, to kind of deal with some. I mean, not everyone's as strong as we try to.
Okay, what do you think about what he just said as far as he goes to therapy?
Nothing wrong with it.
Okay. I dig. Yeah.
Portray ourselves to be.
I tried it when I was 18. It was court ordered, and I finished it.
Yeah, I think the court ordered shit's different though. You know, like I think you could have. You remember? Listen, you're a Sopranos guy. Remember Tony had a therapist.
Yeah.
You remember that?
I thought that shit was gonna get him killed before I actually finished the show.
For sure.
Yeah.
But Tony went to therapy, man, and it helped him deal with so much. Because, you know, I always say this, like, for whatever reason, men in this world, we're not allowed to. Society doesn't. They frown upon us being hurt. They frown upon us having feelings. We're supposed to hold it together.
Can't be vulnerable.
We're supposed to hold down the kids. We're supposed to hold down our wife.
The thing about it is that what I really like about this generation is that mindset is beginning to be embraced. Because at the end of the day, there's nothing smoother than a man who understands emotional intelligence. It's different than rote intelligence or academic intelligence. You know, you can have somebody who's got 4 or 5 degrees and career is just popping, but their personal life is in shambles because emotionally speaking, you know, they don't have everything together. And so when you start promoting emotional intelligence and learning and pushing it and getting accustomed to it, you know, life becomes it's a beautiful thing.
I think I can speak for all men. Most men don't vent really to people, probably because it come off as weak.
That's absolutely it, and
that's why I know. That's why I don't like.
That's a sad and tragic part about it. It's like men have feelings. Matter of fact, I could argue and I can show you. Men are not just a little bit, but men are way more sensitive than women. Women are more emotional, but men are way more sensitive. You can have a man that'll pine, or a dude, he will pine over a relationship 6 months after it's already done. And he'll end up showing up at her doorstep drunk, 12 o'clock because he was thinking about it. Women don't go through that.
And I think it starts from childhood.
They have more emotions, but men we're just way more sensitive.
Do you remember this phrase? Stop crying before I give you something to cry about.
Shut up.
Just think about what I just said.
Sometimes y'all needed it.
Why are you not asking why your kid like, why are you crying?
Because sometimes y'all be crying just for the sake of crying.
That's what parents think.
Point be told.
That's my point. That's my point.
Are you saying that every time y'all cried, it was always legit?
Sometimes.
Josh,
that's why parents need to ask. Like, what's wrong with you, boy? No, try to sit down like, hey, what's going on?
Sometimes we know because I didn't watch you jump down a flight of steps for nothing.
That's the thing.
That ain't no thing. Shoot, boy.
My generation, y'all know, man.
It's in balance.
Y'all know.
Shoot, boy, y'all do. Anyways,
we're supposed to
and then parents wonder why your kids, you can't talk to your parents about certain things. They like, man, boy, come on. Like, nah.
Some stuff, sometimes it happens, but at the end of the day, your parents are your parents, not necessarily your friends.
That's why with you, back then, I could not talk to you. Now I can. Well, probably not about everything, but most things, yeah.
I think we need to go back to how it was.
Nah.
Because y'all done got away.
Oh, we can. I'm going to just be talking to myself.
That might be the best thing for your son.
Bills. And I feel like if you're the head of your household, if you're the head of your crew, if you're the leader, who do you talk to if you're going through some shit? You know what I'm saying?
Shepherds bleed too.
Do you have that person, or do you just internalize it, put it out through the music?
Good question. That's a good question.
I don't even love music to that point no more where I run to the microphone. And no, I don't got that person to talk to.
I think everybody should find that person. I think
that's why money can't buy happiness.
You should try to go back to
that house,
man. Because
I have it on this Saturday.
You do? Okay.
Just said.
You got to be able to talk to somebody who doesn't already have kind of like their mind made up about you, or who can't benefit off you. You know what I'm saying? So you can kind of get like you can kind of bare your soul to somebody. So,
Mom, hey, I can smoke a cigarette here. I can smoke a cigarette right here. I don't give a fuck about this. I'm trying to move in the middle of the water, kid.
Middle of the water?
Mm-hmm.
Island?
No. Like,
you want to be on a boat?
Yeah.
Nice.
It's crazy how we talk to that,
and the only way you come to me if the helicopter fly off that bitch and grab you and come back.
What's crazy?
I like that.
He said he trying.
What's cool or what's funny to me, I don't know if you watched that, because that was just a really weird exchange. Okay. He gets up and he yells for his mama. Now, unless he's talking about the wife or whatever. But then he says he don't care about the house. But he's asking, he's the owner of the house, and he's asking, can I smoke in here? That's just, that tickles me. Women got a way with power. It's kind of funny. Let's go.
Like, lately, I want to live on the water. But I really like this bitch. Like, man, this bitch ain't even my playground.
Right.
Like, I have my own get shit like that. Other than that, like,
yeah,
I don't travel this house.
That's crazy, man. So for you, like, because for people who don't know, you're very secluded where you are. When you say Gravedigger Mountain, like, we're literally, there's a mountain. You have a mountain. It's your mountain. But for you, like, secluding yourself even more is interesting. Just getting a houseboat, getting a yacht. Hey, if you want to see me, these are my coordinates. pull up on a helicopter or we ain't talking?
I told my wife that last night. She asked me how I eat.
Fish.
I say fish. She said you can't eat fish all day.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, you can.
I said I get some food shipped to me, I guess.
Yeah, you would have to. Somebody would have to boat it to you. But that's not. I mean, I don't think that's unrealistic.
That'll be live too.
Are you
Rikers
Are
Island?
you like?
That's probably what he'll call it.
Smoke, like Dodo smoke. Cover this part. I was like,
No, I
That'd
can
be
tell
funny.
you.
I can see.
If YB move to the water, he gonna call it Rikers Island. Something Rikers.
I can see him, and he has the wallet to do it. To like buy Alcatraz Island and turn that into a home. That would be dope.
Rikers Island.
For sure.
Grave
This is
digger
the first time
Island.
you smoked in this part of the house?
man, actually, when I was looking for my clothes, looking for this suit earlier, man, I walked out that fucking studio smoking a cigarette, and I had to keep that door open.
How long have you smoked?
I've been smoking cigarettes since I was 7 years old.
What?
My dad was like that. My
7?
dad tells everybody I've been smoking since I was 8. You want me to give this shit up? My dad got arrested when he was 9.
And I think
He tried to burn down his
my
house.
goddad, I think this nigga ran away from the army. But he can't, you know how you get a home pass, I guess?
Yeah.
And that motherfucker ran away to New Orleans because he didn't want to go back. So I guess during the time, like, as he was at the house, I used to be watching that nigga smoking cigarettes, and anytime he throw that bitch, I go grab it.
Grab it and you smoke what was left?
Yeah.
Damn.
Smoking
Man,
since you was
did ever-
7?
what- I remember one time
I can't do that smell.
I saw a dude throw a cigarette out his car window, and I went and picked it up. And this was the time when you had
Oh, that's nasty.
stupid. This was the time when you had relatives who stayed close. So I had a cousin named Boo. Boo told Daddy that he saw me smoking. I was so mad at Boo.
That's
I was so
nasty.
mad at Boo. He did right though, but I wish I. If
Yeah, I did
was
that
old
one
enough to- if I was
time.
strong enough to whoop
My
him,
dad
I'd
threw a
beat
cigarette
the
down.
snot
I was
out of
probably
him.
like 7. And I remember I picked that bitch up. I took a hit, and I was coughing so much I threw up. And my mom was like, "See, that's what the fuck you get picking up."
Shout out to one of my childhood partners named Matt Manning. Matt's mama caught him smoking cigarettes, and she made him smoke a whole pack of cigarettes. I don't think Matt smokes to this day.
Fucking cigarette. And ever since then, I was out on it, man. I was out on it.
I just want to be better than yesterday.
It's important, man.
I know. And I could, if
Big
I
Matt's
get
in
this certain
California now,
amount of
too.
money and run and go away, I would.
So for you, your interest, like, it's almost like if I can get to this certain goal, whatever it may be, you're comfortable with just disappearing.
For sure. Once all this behind me, move to Europe or some shit.
Once the legal stuff is out of your way,
Yeah,
we might
just
not hear from you.
all this put behind me. Oh, you gonna hear from me.
But we don't know where you are.
I think you'll always know where I'm at too.
Okay. It's been what, 3 years now since you've been dealing with the current situation? Almost 3?
Yeah.
Is it wearing on you yet, man? I'm sure at times it's got to be tough to kind of just feel confined. I mean, obviously you have a nice place, but it's still.
Yeah, but I got it better than so many people.
For sure. Who are stuck in their apartment, who are stuck.
Or stuck inside a fucking city going to the club every weekend.
Yeah, the club, man. I don't get it anymore.
I got everybody. I got everybody to approve who I love and who I like to be around.
That's important.
They come when I call. I don't wake up in no cell.
Now, you have a beautiful property, man.
Yeah.
You got beautiful animals, you got beautiful children, your wife's here. I mean, you got it made, man.
Hey, we literally could hit that trail and go all the way behind this mountain.
Hey, we got to stop the interview real quick, man. Shout out to our family. You can kind of get I'm take over.
Commercial.
Yeah, constant changes you. It teaches $5 in shipping. Things that, like, your environment changes you. It teaches you things. Like for you, like, do you feel like you've kind of adopted like being like an outdoorsman a bit? Because I feel like you got to kind of embrace nature if
I
you're going
want
to
to
be out
really get into it. Like, I want to learn how to fill my backpack up on my own, go up in the mountains, start a fire, cook something, eat it,
here.
come back.
Like survive.
Yeah.
You
know how
ever
to
watch
start a
those shows
fire?
on Netflix where they're naked and they have to survive in the middle of nowhere?
I started fires.
I glanced
by
at them a
accident.
couple times.
It's intriguing because you'll see
No, I'm
how
saying
they
with no
start
lighter.
fires. You see how they'll catch fish. That's so you might that might be a nice little side mission for you, just to kind of, hey, we're gonna go to the forest for a day. We're gonna camp. We're gonna catch our food.
I had a bobcat jump out on us up there one day.
A bobcat? What happened? Did it run off?
Man, that bitch tried to get to the can now. That bitch literally tried to run into it. It was me and Lil Dump.
Did it run off? Did it survive?
I even looked to see where it went. All we seen was it covered out the bushes.
I'd be
and
worried
I kept
about
forward.
I'd be
Need
worried
that
about
gun on
bears.
you, boy.
Have you seen any bears up here?
No. I really think I saw a big print before.
So those bears are the ones, because they'll come in the house to look for food.
I hope that don't never happen.
Have you ever watched that Leonardo DiCaprio movie Revenant, where he gets attacked by a bear from behind and he just gets fucking destroyed?
No.
It made me scared of bears forever. I'm an animal guy. I would like to pet a bear one day.
I'm scared of their speed.
Yeah,
Ain't no getting away from this bitch.
the speed and the force.
Yeah, them I ain't
Ain't
lying.
no getting away,
man.
Man, nah, for sure, dude. I just think it's been,
And then
Like
the
a
polar
go-kart.
bears.
I just think it's been dope, like, to kind of see how you've been able to do so much from here. You've done so much since you've gotten out and since you've been in your current situation.
That kind of would make me second guess a lot though. I was blessed to get a bond and to be able to be put in this position.
For sure.
So I be saying to myself, like, bruh, if I do this up, I'm fucked up. You see how they going about me now. So I'm pretty sure if I do anything, like just against my probation,
Yeah.
that's my ass.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, man. They're on top of you, for sure. Yep. You're definitely,
Once you enter the system, it's
and that's
hard to get
just
out.
gotta be stressful. Because at all times, you're kind of under a microscope. And
It kind of make you do right.
it forces you to maybe not make certain decisions you would have made. Do you think it works?
Yeah.
Do you feel like once all this is behind you, you're going to the same output we're getting? Is that something that we're going to continue to get? Are you going to tour the country? Your fans haven't seen you live for I don't
His
even know how
demeanor
long.
is
You got to know if you did a tour right now, it's sold out arenas, 52 dates. If that's
not
even something you would
necessarily
even want to do,
interview-esque.
I want to hear
Is
this.
that something you'd be interested in doing? Going and seeing the fans?
A year ago,
You owe it.
I ain't want to. If I probably got off house arrest, it probably would have took all the way to this time of life for me to go on stage.
That's the
Man, he gotta hit this stage, bro.
I think that's my cheat code. Staying off the stage.
I don't disagree with you. A lot of artists, they really have, even if they don't want to go on stage, this is kind of how you really make money for most artists.
But a lot of artists, they got great ass music. But it ain't gonna go if they don't touch that stage.
Right.
It ain't gonna go if they not on tour.
You have that's why when I said earlier, like you really are.
He got so many
when you think of
albums
the
out.
music industry, because
His concert's
you
gonna
said
be a whole
you
day.
haven't toured like most artists that are
That would be crazy.
as successful as you are.
He got so many
And,
albums out.
You do have kind of like, I think you have a lot of power, man. You have a lot of.
It would be cool to have a list of all the songs that he planned on doing, and then it's like some folk may even leave and come back just for that.
The
that
last song gotta be "I Hate Youngboy." gotta be.
influence on this industry, period. I don't know a lot of
Lonely
people who were
Child.
dropping music the way you drop music until you started doing it, you know?
It's because a lot of artists mind fucked. A lot of artists, they don't play the game I play. They worry about numbers. I ain't never gave a fuck about no numbers. I'm part of the food chain. Raw material, the supplier, then the buyer. And that's how all that shit add up like that. That's how when a nigga talk that shit, I can literally whip out a plate. And they got over 100 certifications on that bitch.
So you have
it don't stop there.
100.
It don't stop there.
100 gold and platinum records.
It's like man, it's like a
Yup. He's 24.
what place sell food for? Albertsons.
Albertsons, Ralph's,
You walk
Smith's,
in
is that
Albertsons, you see all that motherfucking meat inside that freezer. You know damn well all of it ain't being bought, but I could guarantee you it's one person walking in that store at least buying something from each category a day,
Yeah,
and it's gonna add up.
that's the game you're playing.
I can't be fucked with.
I don't disagree. Hey, numbers don't lie. They do
Look,
not lie,
you got
man.
scared.
And everybody numbers being played with. If you pay attention, there's only no more than 5 artists that did big numbers this whole year.
This is true.
Hey, and I guarantee you, out of them 5, 3 of them artists' numbers was bought.
I think that a lot of that is starting to get exposed.
Fuck it, I ain't going that route.
Yeah, I think a lot of, the stream farms. There's an artist that, my boy from the label, he's working because I do radio, so he's working this that, my boy from the label, he's working because I do radio, so he's working this record.
I know man, ain't not one thing scripted about me.
Yeah,
I ain't got nobody inside no label. I ain't got Jason telling me to go about something like this.
no, for sure, man.
Ain't shit scripted, so I know. Man, this shit's so real. This shit real life reality.
I wish they would have went ahead and made the record.
Nah, I
Hey, the
appreciate it.
real ones are gonna stick with me. They gonna fuck with me.
For sure. Yeah, I think,
All through my flaws, they gonna run with me.
and I think, embracing your flaws, figuring out, kind of understanding what they are.
That's the problem I got with this game
Gifts
today, bro.
of imperfection.
I'm one of them niggas. I ain't always been a stand-up guy in every situation. Or I ain't always been right.
That's important to admit. Yeah.
Man, that's with every fucking man.
No, you're right though. Me being here you just reached out to me one day. I don't know what interview you saw mine, but you just had asked me, do you enjoy what you do? And it was randomly. You and I have never met. And I just hit you hey, dude, I'd love to talk to you one day. And we made it happen. So I appreciate you opening up your home to me and inviting me out to Utah, man. It is cold as hell out here. I almost ate shit on I wouldn't call it a snowmobile. It's like a snow scooter.
A moon bike, whatever.
A moon bike. That shit had me fucked up. My legs are really wet right now. For you, man, talk about just
You say your legs with.
oh yeah, my shit's all the way up to here.
All my fucking ass with, man.
I mean, we are kind of sitting on a freshly cleaned couch.
Right in the
weather
horse. Yeah, and then the couch is like clean. That's why we sitting on these.
It's damp for sure. We're damp right now. We're just in the snow, 100%.
Real talk.
I was gonna ask you, man, somebody who I think who is also very anti-industry, but is also very successful right now, and you have such a great chemistry and working relationship. You guys got a couple of songs that I love. Is Rod Wave.
Boy.
He's an amazing guy. He's from St. Pete, which I lived there for a long time.
That's somebody who will forever win in the game.
What?
He said,
I think he love what he do.
He's so good at it, man.
And I
Tidal
think he's so
wave.
positive and so taking in the people. Ain't no way he could fail.
That's real. You've been known to do a collab project here or there. Would you guys ever do a whole tape together? Maybe like a
Please.
That would be dope.
Please.
That would be dope.
Please.
That would be dope.
Please. We need that. We need
That would be
that.
dope.
We need
You've
that.
been known to do a collab project here or there. Would you guys ever do a whole tape together? Maybe like a little EP or something?
I think that'll be a setback for him.
You think so?
My image fucked up.
Oh yeah, I see why you
I
say
gotta
that.
stay in my own lane.
That's fair. You guys do got couple great joints together though. How often are you like discovering new artists? Because obviously you have your crew, you have your label, like your artists. But do you listen to much other music outside of your own stuff or your own guys? Like, are you tapped into like?
Not really. I know about a lot of artists though that I think the world don't know about. Well, I'll just say they underground, but I like Yeet.
You like Yeet?
I was saying like that's like
Yup.
Yeet.
Okay.
Yeet. I don't think Yeet underground no more.
He was, but he's not now.
Yeah, and I think there's a lot of more artists like that that's to come.
Yeah, there's like guys like Destroy Lonely and Yeet and
Yeah, it's lonely hard.
yeah, I feel like there's a difference between being like underground because you're not necessarily commercial, but I think once you get to the point where you're getting 1 billion streams, I don't know how underground you could be, you know? Because I think some people still consider you, who are like just generic music fans, they might think that you're kind of like underground, but
No
you're
way.
not. You're one of the biggest artists in the world. You know what I mean? So
No way.
That's
because they live in a
exactly how I
different
viewed him when you.
That's true.
Underground
They
artist?
not into.
Yeah.
They not into.
Nah.
He never came across to me as like a mainstream artist. He never did. And then one of the first videos I saw that you had me, he was in a truck, in the back of a truck, and there were some girls riding in the truck, and I was like, this is the craziest mess, and y'all was just eating it up, and I was disgusted.
Like me.
I mean, you are a one-on-one, man. I would say that. I don't think there's any denying that. Does it matter to you, because you said earlier, when the industry says you are that, does the recognition of the quote-unquote industry from where you're at right now, does it even matter at all, even if it's at 1%?
I'm paid. I don't give a fuck, and that's all I want to be. I told you gotta learn when the jokes is on you. We ain't nothing but entertainment.
Yeah.
And at the end of the day, we're the most lowest people on earth because we got an image to keep up. It's hard to be yourself.
It is hard to be yourself.
Man, you know how many niggas be want to come across that bitch and talk crazy about a woman, but won't because they know that shit
Yup.
tear that image down, and a lot of people don't like that.
Yup.
So they not gonna speak they mind.
Yup.
And it's a whole lot of different situations like that's different than that. They be eating people up. But they got this shit down packed. They ain't gonna let nothing play with their image, I guess.
Yeah, I think a lot of people get caught up in their image. I think a lot of people get caught up in their social media aesthetic, how they look online. It's like at the end of the day, if you could just unapologetically be yourself at all times, it should work
Money
out
can't
for
pay
you.
for
You know
that.
what I'm saying?
Or turned out bad.
I mean, it could turn out bad. I mean, like,
God, they go so tired they get to starting to feel like, oh, he really a piece of shit. But this nigga ain't got no type of morals or sympathy. But then again, they just don't know, like, you probably one of the most soft-hearted people walking the earth. One of the most giving ever. But all that shit don't matter when their opinion come about.
I think society does a really bad job at judging people because mostly we judge people off their worst moments.
I'm against society.
Think about it, like,
I just know today, like, hurting people ain't the way. It hurt to hurt somebody.
right.
Yeah, but I don't give a fuck about that.
Nah, I mean, listen, I think people like to judge people off of their low points in life. You might have one bad night, make one bad decision.
But man, I swear, if there was anything to show you, I want you to see all my low points in life.
No, you've been very transparent with that.
I wouldn't want you to see shit.
Right. You mentioned you went to rehab recently. Is that something that has you found helpful?
Yeah, I really needed that time. and I met some very cool people. And I was accepted in a way I never was before. So I love that place.
Was it in like a 12-step meeting? Did you do like a 12-step meeting, where you like everyone sits down, everyone shares their thoughts? I've been in some meetings before.
I think they cleared the house out for me as I arrived, just to let me check it out.
Yeah, it's important, man. I think to be self-aware enough to know, hey, I gotta go see somebody. It's important.
It's a beautiful thing.
I love being high.
I think everyone loves being high. It's just what comes after that.
It's just it's not the time.
Right.
It's not the time at all.
Yeah, I love being high as well, and drunk and all of that stuff. I've been in my own personal, situations, but
Nah, I can't
especially
be
alcohol,
drunk.
man. Alcohol's a motherfucker, bro. Because you'll be having the best night of your life, and it goes left like that.
Tell me about it.
Man, have you fucked up? Now you gotta go to court.
I love to pop that shit when I'm drunk.
Yeah,
I love to
you start drinking. You
I
start
love to pop that shit.
when you like.
Bitch, I tell you about yourself. Oh, fuck you.
Would you say everybody's complicated, but a lot of times when we see you online, right? And you're popping your shit. Is it let's say, not necessarily recently, but would you be like drinking at the time most of the time, or?
No, that's 100% me.
I mean, listen, alcohol brings out the truth.
No, I'm talking about
Facts.
I be sober.
Oh, okay.
That's 100% me. I rarely let them catch me at.
That's real.
Nah, for real. That 100% me. Fuck you, that's how I'm really feeling. I love you. That's really genuine.
He got on Bluetooth headphones, y'all.
Who are somebody, you've had some big homies in the rap game. Obviously, Birdman, Kevin Gates, go on and on, shout out to Gates. Who are some people who consistently check in on you and your well-being that aren't necessarily trying to get a feature or trying to, get something from you? Is there anybody at all in the music industry who
I don't really talk to nobody, but if I told a stunner most of the time, I could tell you about these niggas though. You get your soul hurt. You get your soul hurt meeting somebody and finding out that it ain't
who you think they are.
Nah, fuck no.
Yep.
Then a nigga get mad how thorough you is. Bitch ass nigga get to speaking on you like you ain't who you say you is or something.
So Birdman's been pretty consistent, of making sure he.
That's the five.
Yeah. A legend. Obviously, I'm sure you learned a lot from him.
He with anything I'm on. Literally.
Shout out to Birdman, man.
Try it.
How's the, I know you just dropped an album, you just dropped another single. With your current situation, I know you got like a one-of-one type of situation. How long is your deal with Motown, Capitol? Because you could burn through it. I feel like you could burn through a record contract in like 3 months if you really wanted to, like a traditional
so much
one,
music.
obviously.
But that's the problem. Like I'm caught up right now.
Like you're free to do whatever you want, obviously.
Yeah, but I ain't trying to give out shit free, cause I see they ain't trying to take care of me. So everything gotta be counted for, or drop me. And let me show you some shit.
Would you ever consider going fully independent with building an infrastructure and a team out where you can just say, I'm gonna do me?
My life ain't set up that way. I'm down for it though. I ain't gonna fail. But
Atlantic
shit,
cleared all my videos.
Like one day, maybe not currently.
yeah, hopefully one day. But I want that money, man.
I mean, money's important, man.
Yeah.
I mean, that's why we do what we do, right?
Sometimes that's the only thing, and in some situations that's the only thing that got your back.
The money?
Wow.
Your money.
Yep.
That's some real shit.
Sometimes you have the poorest people in the world, they just have a whole lot of money.
Well, listen, man, I appreciate you having me out.
I appreciate you for coming, bro.
I had a great time here, bro. I think we were supposed to make a song, but we'll do it another time, I guess.
It's
I look forward to
Bump that.
to just
I'ma
seeing
tell
the
you
rest. I mean, look, 2024 is coming. I know you're gonna have a big year. I just appreciate the hospitality, man. I know you don't do a lot of these, so it's a big deal, you know, for me to be up here, to me. So thank you, and I just, man, for sure, bro. It was a fun time.
Come back anytime without the camera.
Yeah, for sure. I'll come back with the camera. Maybe I'll bring my kid with me. You know what I'm saying? We hop on the horse.
That's hard, for sure. Go sleigh riding with the dogs.
The sleigh riding. That sounds fun.
That's what I'm trying to put together right now for my video.
Let me know. I'll pull up, man. I'll bring the kid, no cameras. We'll just have fun.
Bring the grave digging trucks. I got a lot of RC
He
cars.
said grave digger truck.
You got the Cam-Ms and everything. Yeah, no, for sure. And then I'm gonna bring you an actual grave digger truck.
sure.
A monster truck. It's a monster truck. You know that, right?
My dream is to turn a Rolls Royce truck into a grave digger.
Oh, that'd be fucking crazy. I mean, I'm sure you could just make that happen tomorrow if you wanted to. You just gotta find the guy to do it, you know?
Yeah.
Well, I appreciate you, man. Stay safe. You know, I love to see your growth, man. You know, I think that's something that I've publicly said in interviews. Like, I just love to see when people are self-aware and they grow.
Yep.
Because who we are yesterday and who we are today and who we're going to be tomorrow is not who we are today.
Two different people.
So, much love, bro. Appreciate you, man.
For sure, man. Thank you.
Young boy.
5.
Can we show some love to our family at Hardin?
That's-
Man, shout out
this
to
was the
Hardin, man.
not-
Look, if you're
Typical interview.
Bow.
I like the pace of it. It is. There's some other topics that I really do wish would have been covered, some other areas, but he entered into a very interesting sector. And what I like too is that Youngboy was comfortable enough. He wasn't thrown off, and so
Smooth jazz.
good job for Bootleg Kev to do that the way that he did. That's just
He don't do too many interviews.
I just like different facets being shown, and this was cool.
Yeah, he don't do too many interviews.
There could have been some other questions asked, but I believe that for the purpose of just really sitting down and letting the artist express himself, I think it was a very, very good job. And to be honest, I think that ought to be what it leans towards. Instead of the interviewer just peppering them with questions,
Yeah, just chill.
let the artist say what's on their mind. Cultivate that, pull that out.
Make sure y'all enter the raffle. $1. Subscribe. Y'all be safe, gang. Peace.